What was the very first stem cell IV we did together?
The very first one was mesenchymal stem cells. I want to sidebar here for a minute because everybody calls it a stem cell. I don't know if I've really talked to you about this, but there was a researcher that coined the term mesenchymal stem cell. His name was PhD Arnold Kaplan, Case Western University, and super smart guy. But in 2017, through his research, he goes, you know what? It's not really a stem cell. It's a signaling cell, because we found that this cell in the body, it doesn't become a new tissue. It releases something called an exosome, growth factor, exosome. And that is what signals your tissue-specific stem cells to work. Unfortunately, the word stem cell got started in the 90s, so everybody wants to call it that. I don't know if you agree with me on that.
I am going to call it a stem cell. He's got a point. And the issue is that when you're growing, that's absolutely a stem cell. It is controlling the growth of all the cells around you. What he's saying is when you take those cells, just inject them into the knee, they're not going to change into cartilage. But they will signal still the cells around you to make cartilage be made. That's why I transferred to exosomes. I didn't know anything about exosomes in 2014. Nobody did either. I was doing cells. But I started seeing in my cultures that just the secretions, the exosomes, were doing the same, if not better than the cells. I started testing that in humans with COPD and seeing better outcomes with just the exosome. And that's why he changed the name to medicinal signaling cell. But if you take a fibroblast or some other cell, it's not going to signal any regeneration. It's definitely working as a stem cell, but through signaling.